Everyone, I'm Lily, and today I would like to talk about my study on cultural differences and biological influence features by the working memory. So features by the mean integrating different features into object representation. It's just like combine the shape and the color together so that you remember this is a red apple. And whether features by is automatic or not may depends on whether the to be by information is intrinsic or extrinsic. Intrinsic means the feature is part of the stimuli. It's just like the red color here. And extrinsic means the feature is not part of the stimuli. It's just like the red background here. And there are two factors which may affect the features by them. The first one is culture, and the second one is biology. According to the existing holistic framework, the Westerner, they tend to focus more on the foreground object. However, for the Easterner, they tend to pay more equal attention to the foreground object and also the background. So if anything holistic framework is the case, then our Eastern participants, they should show a greater extrinsic binding memory than their Western counterpart. And for the prior knowledge, according to the previous study, the prior knowledge in our long-term memory can facilitate the extrinsic binding memory formation. So therefore, if the extrinsic binding memory benefit exists, then our participants, they should show a greater extrinsic binding memory, especially the Western participants. So based on this background, we have two experiments. In the experiment one, we investigated are there any cultural differences in binding memory. So my participants, they are required to remember 4 images in the encoding stage, and those images will be either intrinsic or extrinsic. And then in the retrieval stage, they need to select among 3 options. One is the same item, the second one is the recombined one, and the last one is the new item. And in the second experiment, if we investigated does power large facilitate binding memory. And in the encoding stage, my participants, they need to remember 4 images as well. And also they need to select among 3 options in the encoding stage, with the exception that we were using the everyday object as the shape and also the consistent or inconsistent color in the second experiment. So that means for the consistent condition, you will see a red apple there. And for the inconsistent condition, you will see a blue apple there. And for the result of this study, in the experiment 1, we did not find the cultural effect. And also in the second experiment, we did not find the biological benefits. So to conclude, the result of this study go against the existing holistic framework as the extrinsic binding was not more automatic in the Eastern participant than the Western participants. And also, there are no biological benefits for either intrinsic or extrinsic binding for either culture group. This is the end of my presentation. Hope to see you in my poster section. Thank you.